Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Plaas TV. AGCO is leading the agricultural revolution by helping growers be more productive, efficient and profitable. Today we dedicate the Plaas TV program to this exceptional company. Let's see what Dr. Dominik Reus has to say about this.
AGCO Corporation, tuiste van Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson en Valtra.
AGCO Corporation, designer and manufacturer of the Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson and Valtra agricultural brands, has adapted a two-tier distribution model to shorten the route to its customers. Today we launch a series of discussions with the AGCO Africa MD. Now I have to get this surname right, that is Dr. Dominik Reus. And we're looking at the way forward for AGCO distribution management in South Africa. But on today's show, we get acquainted with AGCO Corporation. Yes, Dominik, we know all these brands and these tractor names like Fendt, Massey Ferguson, Challenger, but many people do not know who AGCO is. Perhaps you can shed some light on that problem.
Sure. Yeah, as you already mentioned, AGCO is a global leader in the design, the manufacturing and the distribution of agricultural machines. AGCO is a quite young company, which is about 30 years old, but has acquired a lot of very iconic and well-known brands like Massey Ferguson, Fendt, Challenger, which have a very long history, which goes up to 150 years back. So AGCO is focusing purely and solely on production or producing machines for the agricultural industry. So we are producing, next to tractors, harvesting equipment, seeding and tillage equipment, also grain storage solutions and protein production solutions, which is not that much known than our brands are in the machinery part of the business.
Tell us about your history in Africa.
Our history, the history of our brands is a very long one in Africa. So Massey Ferguson has sold their first tractors in South Africa already in the 1940s. And yeah, all across Africa we have some very iconic models like the old Massey Ferguson 135 and 165, which we still, in whatever country you go, you still find them, and most of them are still in operation, which is quite nice to see. So even in the 60s already we had, or the Massey Ferguson tractor was printed on a banknote in Ethiopia. So it's a very long history that we have in Africa.
Interesting, but Africa is a very vast region with many challenges.
Definitely, it's for me it's a very exciting region. So, and all the challenges are also quite big opportunities. Definitely very different challenges across Africa and very different situations, but on the other side, it has a huge potential. It has the biggest potential. We have about 60% of the uncultivated arable land around the globe is in Africa. So Africa has a potential, next to feeding its rapidly growing population in Africa, also to have a major contribution in feeding the world and other people in other parts of the world, where we have the same situation that the arable land gets smaller and smaller and the population is growing. So that makes Africa so exciting for us. So it today is only a quite small part of our business, our global business. But we see it as a huge potential, and it will definitely grow in the next years to become a major contributor to our business.
Now with the infrastructure expansion.
NutriFeeds, die formule vir sukses. AGCO Corporation, tuiste van Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson en Valtra.
AGCO Corporation, designer and manufacturer of the Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson and Valtra agricultural brands, has adapted a two-tier distribution model to shorten the route to its customers. Today we continue with our discussion with the AGCO Africa MD, Dr. Dominik Reus, on the new way forward for AGCO's distribution management in South Africa. Dominik, welcome once again to Plaas TV.
Welcome, Lisa. Thank you.
Now, last time we spent time on getting to know who you are. You gave us some history, and interesting history, not a very old company. So where to from here for AGCO's growth in the South African market?
Yes, so it's really exciting times at the moment. So I'm really thankful that we can have that interview right now, because we are at the moment changing, as you already said in your introduction, our distribution model in South Africa. While we have been working all across Africa with national distributors to distribute our products, and here in South Africa since 2017 worked with BHBW as our importer for our machines, we have now decided that it's time for the next step, that we need to get closer to the market, and that AGCO opens its first owned sales office in Africa. So South Africa is the biggest market in Africa. It's still good for about 40% of the total African market. And so it was time to change and to get closer to our customers and do the next step.
A two-tier distribution model, so meaning you will not have a middleman, so to speak?
Yes. AGCO used to work in all African countries and also in South Africa with a national distributor. And in South Africa, we had a three-tier distribution model. It means we as a manufacturer was working with a national distributor and with the dealers. So now we will change that. We will work from 1st of October directly as AGCO with the dealers. So we will take on the role of the national distributor, which was so far done by our partner BHBW, who has been our distributor since 2017. And BHBW will now focus purely on their retail outlets, and AGCO will take on the role as a national distributor.
Take us through these benefits. They must certainly benefit the farmer as well.
We hope so. No, we are working on that. Definitely, it will benefit the farmers as well. So one of the big goals and big targets on that is, first of all, improving the dealers' profitability, so they can also focus in offering a better service to the farmers, to our customers. So we are moving, I said before, we are moving from offering products to offering customer solutions. Solutions which help farmers to cope with the challenges that they are facing. And that needs quite some involvement of the dealers in terms of training, in terms of having the right knowledge of the products that we are selling and how to use them effectively. And in that way, we will change our model now and work straight with the dealers. So.
Interesting. Does this mean more product offerings?
Yeah, product offering is one part of it. One part is where we will improve is our product offering to close some of the gaps which we currently have in our product offering. But as I said, the main focus is the customer orientation. So we will offer products which help us to solve problems that our customers are facing. And that includes more products. Yes, we will come up with some quite interesting products in the next years. But it will also include more than that. So it will also include other systems, other processes to work with us, and being more digital and really being in closer contact with our customers as well.
Dominik, it sounds like quite a bit of work's gone into this, yeah? This seems like a total change management project for the region.
It is. It's a huge project for the region. We are really excited that we are now in the middle of the execution. So it's a very big project where we have to change how we are working, where we change also our cooperation with our dealers, with our partners, who are the first contact to the farmers usually. And yeah, we are working on all different angles in there, setting up new systems, setting up new processes from our side. Bringing in new products, working on, that's a quite big project behind there, and yeah, we are right in the middle of it.
Yeah, well, exciting time indeed for Massey Ferguson Fendt Challenger in South Africa, and we're looking forward to any further discussions with the AGCO MD in Africa, and that is Dr. Dominik Reus.
AGCO Corporation. Duiste van Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson en Valtra. Standard Bank. Voluit vorentoe. AGCO Corporation. Tuiste van Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson en Valtra.
Today we catch up once again with AGCO Africa about the new way forward for AGCO Corporation's distribution management in South Africa. For example, shortening the route from manufacturer to South African farmers. AGCO Africa MD Dr. Dominik Reus is joining us once again to tell us more. Dominik, welcome back. Great to have you here in the studio. Last time we spoke, AGCO has just announced the move to a two-tier distribution model. It was expected to be a big change to business operations at the Africa head offices. Give us an update. How's it going?
So we are supporting these dealerships in many ways. So we are supporting these dealerships, first of all, with having our own team on the ground, both to support them on the sales side as well as to support the dealers on the after sales side. So making sure they are running profitable business on the after sales side as well. But beside that, that's one topic or one area where we support them, but we also building partnerships with other companies helping us to provide a better service to our end customer and for our dealers. Like, for example, working on a floor plan financing solution, that the dealers have the opportunity to have the right stock machines on their own premises on the ground. So we are pleased to announce that we found an agreement with the West Bank as our financial partner here in South Africa to work on a floor plan financing solution. And that is one area where we support the dealers as well. Another one is that we're supporting them with selling traded in used machines. So where we are partnering up with a marketing platform to promote the traded in machines countrywide. So that's we're also partnered up and subsidizing the use of that platform for our dealers. So we are trying to support them from all different angles. So on the sales side, on the after sales side, on the system side. And then very important also to give them the right information and the right access to information very quickly. So we have shortened that information route very much. And so I think our dealers are in a very good space now.
Now the West Bank financing, how will that work? Will dealers deal directly with the bank?
Yeah, West Bank is our partner, so we have an agreement with West Bank as well as the dealers, or are currently setting up the agreements with West Bank, and then we are invoicing to West Bank, and West Bank is invoicing to the dealers. Yes, that is the way it works.
Now this will certainly go a long way to ensure that dealers have stock farmers need.
Right, that's important, that the dealers have the right stock, what farmers need, so both in their own or on their own floor plan. We are also supporting with our stock, which we will put as consignment on the dealer premises to make sure that the dealers really can serve the needs of their customers.
Well, to end off, what is next for AGCO in South Africa?
Oh, we have still a long way to go. We are currently expanding our dealer network, not just on the Fendt side. We also will see that we will fill some gaps in the coverage of the country on the Massey Ferguson side. We are also working a lot in terms of getting all our dealers developed, so increasing the market share of our dealers by helping them, as discussed before, on the sales side, on the after sales side, and making them more competitive in the market. So that's just two of the areas, but there are many more that we're working on to get the success of that change that we are all looking for.
So you would say watch us? Watch the space.
Watch the space.
Right.
So definitely.
Well, that was Dr. Dominik Reus from AGCO Africa, and as he said, watch this space. There's more to come.
AGCO Corporation. Tuiste van Challenger, Fendt, Massey Ferguson en Valtra.
That's all from AGCO Africa. Don't miss Wednesday's episode when we recap on some of AECI Plant Health's best Plaas TV episodes.